The Manhattan District Attorney and former President Trump's legal team making their final arguments to a panel of jurors tasked with deciding whether or not he's guilty of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records related to an alleged hush money payment to adult actress Stormy Daniels in order to protect his 2016 campaign. The defense went first, arguing the prosecution did not meet their burden of proof and that Trump is innocent, plain and simple. Trump attorney Todd Blanche also painting the prosecution's star witness, Michael Cohen, as untrustworthy, telling the jury, quote, "Cohen lied to you." Echoing statements we've heard directly from the former president outside the courtroom.
This is a dark day in America. We have a rigged court case that should have never been brought.
The prosecution tells the jury even if they don't believe Cohen, there's still enough evidence to prove a conspiracy and a cover-up. Former U.S. Attorney John Fishwick expects the jury will reach a verdict by the end of this week, but there's no guarantee the end of this case will be cut and dry.
The three choices for the jury this week basically are guilty, not guilty, or we can't decide, Judge.
If there's not a unanimous decision, the judge can step in.
The judge then at that point does what's called an Allen charge, where he says, hey, look, you really do need to make a decision.
If found guilty, the sentencing of a former president would be an exceptionally difficult call for Judge Juan Merchan.
There's another hearing months down the road where each side would put on evidence. Yes, it's possible that he could go to prison or be sentenced to prison in this case. I think it's highly unlikely. The Trump team could say, well, he's not going to report to jail until all of our appeals are exhausted.
After the 10th time Trump violated his gag order, Judge Merchan said he was hesitant to send a former and possibly future president to jail, opting for a fine instead. Now, the judge may feel the same if he's handed a guilty verdict. However, the prosecution could point to Trump's willingness to violate court orders as reason why he should be incarcerated. In Washington, I'm Atrell Nashar.